Let's talk about the Grand Hôtel Beauvau in Marseille, an M-gallery property that sits right on the old port, in the heart of the city, just steps from a metro stop and close to the Canebière. It holds the title of the oldest hotel in Marseille, and after going through a wave of recent guest reviews, I wanted to see whether that historic charm actually translates into a great stay today. Let's start with the big theme running through almost every single of the last 20 most recent reviews from TripAdvisor: location and views. Guest after guest describes waking up to panoramic views of the old port, and several specifically recommend booking one of the higher floor suites, like the Chopin suite on the 7th floor, which comes with a balcony, a large terrace, and stunning views over the harbour. Even guests in smaller rooms mention being right on the water, close to the metro, and within easy walking distance of shops, restaurants, and the maritime excursion docks. Breakfast comes up constantly too, and almost always as a highlight. Reviewers call it 5-star, hearty, varied with excellent choice and quality, and more than one person specifically praises the charming room it's served in, with its own views of the port. Several guests also single out the bar as a standout, describing it as cozy or lovely, with a barkeep who's friendly and, again, those same gorgeous port views. Staff and service get named individually more than almost any hotel I've covered. Guests thank specific team members by name: Mams, William, Chloe, Brenda, Amber, Melanie, Vivian, calling the welcome warm, professional, and caring. One guest visiting just for a coffee said the team was so welcoming they recommended the hotel purely as a place to rest from the noise outside. Multiple reviewers also mention a recent renovation, describing a whole section done in modern, natural taste that fits beautifully with the Provençal setting, with new bedding and genuinely exceptional comfort. Now, the recurring criticism, and it shows up again and again across totally different reviewers, is room size. Several guests independently describe the rooms as small, tastefully arranged, but tight, with one noting there wasn't even a desk or chair in the room. Another mentioned showering without any real separation from the bathroom, calling it a bit awkward for a hotel at this level. It seems like the general consensus is that you're trading square footage for an unbeatable location and character, and most guests seem to accept that trade happily. There are a couple of more serious outlier complaints worth mentioning. One guest described a genuinely rough arrival experience, a lost reservation, a 90-minute wait at reception, being asked to switch rooms the next day, and on New Year's Eve, being refused entry back into the hotel during a chaotic scene outside involving police and tear gas. That's a pretty stark contrast to the overwhelmingly warm reviews around it. Another guest had a frustrating dispute over an early check-in fee that wasn't honoured or refunded when their room wasn't ready on time, even though they said everything else about the stay was perfect. So here's the bottom line. If you're looking for a hotel with serious history, unbeatable old port views, an excellent breakfast, and a team that consistently makes people feel genuinely welcomed, the Grand Hôtel Beauvau delivers that in spades, according to the vast majority of these reviews. Just go in expecting cozy, sometimes compact rooms, rather than expansive suites. And if you're arriving during a big event like New Year's, maybe build in some buffer for the unexpected. That's the Grand Hôtel Beauvau breakdown. If you've stayed here, I'd love to hear if the port view lived up to the hype in the comments. See you in the next one, and do subscribe.